I'm trying to determine if I look cool with hats on. I thought I used to, but now I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it's just this hat, or maybe I'm just not. Maybe I'm not just not cool anymore. Who knows? But we'll see. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. Tell me. Hat, no hat. Hat, no hat. Tell me what you think. What's up, everybody? It's your boy KLT here for another question of the day. This one's really just light. We don't have to be serious all the time or think about all this, mind numbing stuff. This one, I thought we would just take it a little, it was super casual. And, what some people were asking me is actually, what does KLT mean? And I was like, you know what? It's just a nickname. And I just started, telling people about my nickname. But then I thought about it and I was like, man, I've had so many nicknames throughout my life that it'd be fun to kind of just go over and remember them and see where they all came from and see if I can remember all the ones that I've ever used or that have been used for me. So I thought I would do that this video instead and see how that would turn out. So without further ado, we're going to go over all of the nicknames that I can remember I've ever had in my life. And the first one that I can remember is what my sister and my close family called me when I was a kid, and that was Hami, or Young Hami. I still to this day don't remember what. I think she told me what it means, but I can't remember for the life of me what Hami is. But yeah, growing up when I was a kid, when we were living back in Minnesota still. I that was my name. No one ever called me Mike. No one ever called me Michael. It was always Hami. Hey Hami, come over here. Yo Hami, what are you doing? Hey Hami, where are you? And I was just like, all right, well, that's my name. I was Hami. I don't know what it means. If you know what Hami means, please tell me. But I actually should. I'll probably just have to ask my sister again and have her tell me what it means, or if she even knew. She might have just came up with it. Who knows? The next one that was really just it's still in use today, and it's just another one that my family uses is Coco, or Coke for short. Because when my nephew was really young, like 2, 3 years old, and first started talking, he wasn't able to say Michael all the way, so he could only get out Coco, Coco, Coco. So of course that stuck. That took over Hami, and then I became Coco. And instead of saying just all of Coco, I guess that's too long a word for everyone to say. They just started calling me Coke. They'd be like, "Hey, Coke, yo, Coke, what are you doing?" So, so that's what my family calls me now in today's world, Coco or Coke. So that's that one. Growing up in throughout school or whatever, I played basketball forever. I always played basketball every year, all the time. So, it was easy. Of course, the easiest, simplest, most lazy nickname that I had was Big Man, because I was the big man on the court. I played center forever. For whenever I played basketball, I was always the center. So they would always just be like, "Yo, pass it to the big man. Yo, the big man's in the paint. Big man's got it. Yo, big man, get those boards." So yeah, I was big man, the easiest, laziest name ever. But everyone always just called me Big Man, so that was my name. Also, that came along with the other obvious one, Big Mike, which is also another easy, just simple layup of a nickname. Big Mike was my name for a good while too. So everybody would call me Big Man or Big Mike or whatever. But the real reason that everyone called me Big Mike is because growing up, there were so many Mikes around all the time. Like when I was growing up and when I was a kid, Michael was the most popular child's name at that time. So there was Mikes everywhere. So instead of people trying to figure out what Mike they were talking about, if they were trying to find me, it would just be like, "Yo, Big Mike." Oh, not any of the other Mikes, Big Mike. Got it. All right. And then it was that easy. So I was Big Mike forever, pretty much until that movie, The Blind Side, came out. And then everybody was like, "Yo, you Big Mike, you homeless and you play football." And I was like, all right, no more Big Mike. We got to cut that out. No more of that. Then there's all the screen names I went by. I haven't really gone by too many. I've gone by Atomisk, which I got from Fooly Cooly because Fooly Cooly is my favorite anime. I've gone by Vegeta 2121 because 21 is my favorite number, and Vegeta is the best. So Vegeta 2121 was my username for video games and logins and everything forever ago. But so that was one of them until I got in the fighting game community, and my nickname changed to King Low Tier, which is what it is and has been since forever. That's what it'll probably be until the end of time. That's what KLT stands for, and King Low Tier is, I got it from my friend Higgins, Ryan, because we used to play Marvel 2 all the time, and I was really good with characters that no one wanted to play and that were bad. So when characters are bad in a video game, there's always a tier list that comes out, like top tier, these are the good characters, and then you go down, and then the bottom characters in this list are low tier. And those are just the characters that I always gravitated towards and I always wanted to play. I wouldn't look at tier list. I would just pick the characters that I thought were cool and play them. And I was good with those types of characters. So Ryan came up one day and was like, man, you're really good with these characters. It's like, you're the king of low tier. And I was like, all right, that's what it'll be. And from that day forward, I was king low tier. It was just serendipity. Also, video game stuff that I go by is, I've told myself if I ever get like super famous and I have to check into somewhere and I don't want people to know that I'm there, or it's like a secret, or like I ain't trying to get harassed by the paparazzi, my name will be, my pseudonym will be Chris Redfield. So I guess I'm kind of giving that away if I ever become famous. But if you ever see Chris Redfield on like a hotel manifest or something, that's probably me. I'll be there. Going back to like high school days, I know for some reason, like I used to be really tall and really skinny. So like, it used to be the word lanky that everyone would use. I was lanky. I had the bird chest and everything. So I was pretty lanky, but for some reason, all the Spanish girls in high school called me Slinky instead of lanky. And it wasn't like a language thing. It was just, that's how it turned out. And I was like, I don't know if I'm walking like a slinky, like flopping up my head and then like flipping my legs back over or something. I don't know. But yeah, all the Spanish girls in my school, at least all the ones that we hung out with, always called me Slinky. And I don't know why, I don't remember why, but yeah, Slinky was one of the nicknames that I had for a good long while in high school. Some of them still call me that when I talk to them every once in a while, but I only hear it from them specifically. Another school-related name from some school friends that I had is when I moved to Japan, for some reason, my friends Rachel and Ayuko, they heard my name wrong, or they learned my name wrong, or from someone else or whatever. So they always called me Kevin. And they're the only two people on earth that call me Kevin. And to this day, still will be like, oh, hey, Kevin, what's up? And I'm like, my name's not Kevin. Why do you keep calling me Kevin? And they're like, well, that's your nickname now. It's this. And I'm like, okay. So Ayuko and Rachel, thank you for naming me Kevin for whatever reason. So that's another nickname that I have. And I guess the most recent nickname that I can think of that I've been given is from my taco guy across the street. For some reason, Mike, he never remembered, but he remembered my height. So anytime I walk in, he's like, hey, 6'8". Hey, what's up, 6'8"? 6'8", what are you getting today? And then when my roommate would go to the taco place without me, he'd be like, where's 6'8"? Where's 6'8"? You bring a 6'8" with you? Where's 6'8"? But so yeah, every time I go over, he's like, hey, what's up, 6'8"? What's going on? So I am 6'8". And then his family works there with him. So whenever I would go in, all of them would be like, hey, 6'8", how's it going? What's up, 6'8"? I'm like, I guess that's my name now. I am 6'8". Yes. If I ever forget how tall I am, I just got to go buy some tacos and They'll remind me over and over again. But that's it. A pretty quick trip down memory lane. Those are all the nicknames that I've ever had that I can remember at the moment. I may have had others, but that's all that I can think of off the top of my head. Um, if you've ever known any of my other nicknames, put them in the comments. I don't know if I've had any other ones, but maybe I did, and I can't remember them right now. But if you've ever had a nickname yourself, hit the like button to let me know that I'm not the only person that enjoys nicknames. And if you didn't have a nickname, hit the like button anyway, and maybe we can come up with a nickname for you. That would be something fun. I like giving people and things nicknames. For some reason, that I think my sister's proclivity to nickname things rubbed off on me, and I love to nickname everything. Like, I don't like calling anything by its full name for some reason. So if you need a nickname, let me know. We'll come up with something for you. But that's it for today. We're gonna leave it there before I start rambling on and going back down memory lane or something. But leave a comment. What's your nickname? Where did you get it? How did you get it? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you still use it? Etc. Etc. But we will see you tomorrow for the next question of the day. Until then, peace.